the last day been?
Good. Very busy. I was printing up to the last moment last night, and then changing the tissues in the middle of the night to dry it off as quickly as possible. And I got up at about 5 this morning and laid everything out on the table and moved it around and looked at it for a while, which is good that I didn't have enough time to worry about it, and I just set it up and photographed it then. This was where I started because I was thinking of Dasein, and I was thinking about what Heidegger said about people and what complex beings they are, which is the difference between him and someone like Kant or Descartes, because their philosophy is much more based on something really cerebral, whereas Heidegger's full of all the complexities and the viscerality of human beings, and how we're influenced by our emotions and how that affects our perception of time. Because as you know, when you're happy, time flies by. When you're miserable or you're bored, time is going very slowly. So I was looking at his book, I think it's called Being and Time. So anyway, I started with this because I loved something chaotic and complex, which I suppose was how I was beginning to think about Dasein, basically. And then I moved on to simplifying. So my first prints were quite complex as well, and I was actually using the thing that this image is taken from. I was using and inking it up and putting it through the press, which was a really fast process. But gradually I slowed down as time went on, and I started to etch onto copper plates. And these are the backs of old plates, because I had no access to materials. So you see all those kind of marks? They're other people's corrections on the back of their plates. And so a lot of the time the back of the plates get completely ruined, and I always love the accidents and the things that happen. These are like where you've stopped out to stop the acid biting in certain places. So I started using leftover plates, and these are all scraps of paper, leftover paper, and it seemed to suit what I was thinking about in a way, and I didn't have access to anything else. So no money, no materials, no facilities. This is what you can actually start back to basics. So the work is a culmination of a lot of complicated things becoming more and more simple, and the element of chance, which I think is magic in print. I really enjoyed the whole process. The pressure has helped me move on more quickly in my ideas, and I've certainly had to adjust. And the challenges of creating a new body of work in 7 days. So I'm working in a completely different way than usual. So in some ways I went backwards to the very beginning, because I went back to the origins of my printing, which has been copper plate etching. But I think I've really relished the whole process of working in a new way within it. So and the social interaction's been really nice with the group, and I'm really looking forward to next year in Edition Basel with Marguerite and Megan and the whole group. So that's something I'm looking forward to.